if I can no longer sing? Who would sing your praises, Lord? What if I can no longer sing? Who would sing your praises, Lord? Would the oceans lead the chorus? Let the stars within proclaim that you set a soul in motion, that you sent your son to save. What if I could no longer sing? Who would sing your praises, Lord? Hey guys, Jason here, and wanted to give you an acoustic instruction on my song As Long As I Have Breath, the title track off my album As Long As I Have Breath. And the reason why I wanted to give you an acoustic instruction off this song is because I think the acoustic patterns that I use in the song whenever I do it solo are really kind of patterns that you can use in a lot of other songs that are out there. So I know some of you guys are like I am, or like I was quite a few years back, and trying to kind of go through songs and play some songs and used to doing strum patterns and thinking, how can I do things dynamically different? So I wanted to go through that and explain what I'm talking about. You'll find that the charts that I use for the song are down below, and you can download them freely. I ask that also you can download them from Praise Charts too as well. Please go and utilize their services. You can also find the song on CCLI Song Select too as well, and I really appreciate the integrity too as well, that if you do utilize the song in your services, please report the song, because as you know, those of us that are songwriters, that's part of what we do for making a living too as well. So please report the song if you do utilize it, and thank you for those of you churches that have been utilizing the song. But part of the reason why I want to be able to do this is to show you maybe some new ways of using dynamics within your songs, not just in this song but in any song, and also some new ways of playing the song too as well, or other songs that you might be playing. So I'm playing very simple chords, G, C, D. The song also includes some other chords there, but what you've just heard have been G, C, and D. So for the sake of this video instruction, we're going to stick just with those chords, and I'm going to show you why. It's real easy if I were to just play the song to go, what if I could no longer sing? Who would sing your praises, Lord? I might have thrown you off. I'll go into that. D, like this. Praises, Lord. What if I could no longer sing? Who would sing your praises, Lord? So that's pretty straightforward, right? G, C, D. And that's the way a lot of us play because we're used to playing chords. Dynamics is another thing within songs. So how do we take a song that has such a mood like those words, what if I could no longer sing? So that song was a lamentful song for me because I'm contemplating. And if we're going to be worship leaders, we want to take that same type of thought process within lyrics and transfer that into the way that we're playing. So what does that fit? Does it fit to be strumming along on the guitar? What if I could no longer sing? That sounds like I'm happy. Who would sing your praises, Lord? No, we're too happy. So it felt like I needed to be playing down. So we could change the volume on the guitar maybe. What if I could no longer sing? Who would sing your praises, Lord? And that fits a little bit, but we could do something different. So what I do is I take just a couple of notes and pick at it. So, and we see this a lot in different songs. For instance, if you notice all the way through in the beginning of Christian Stanfield's new song, he's playing one note the whole time. I don't have a pick, so we'll just do one. I was breathing but not alive. Just one note the whole time. And we can do that relatively easy just by holding our position within a G chord. So in the very beginning, I'm only fretting the G on the E string and leaving my D string open. So I'm going back and forth between my fretted G on the E string and the open D. One and one and one and one and. What if I could no longer sing? Now for that dissonance that I put in, you notice that I put my pinky down on the D string on the 4th fret. And it gives just a little bit of dissonance. Here, let me show you here. If I'll put my fingers here. What if I could no longer sing? Now whenever I go to the C, I'm simply fretting on the A string, the C on the 2nd fret, or 3rd fret, and going back to the same D. And when I go to the D, you notice that I'm doing something a little bit different. Instead of going to a traditional D, which has a very major happy feel, what I'm doing is I'm taking a C shape, a traditional C shape on the guitar, and I'm sliding it up 1, 2 frets. Hear how it gives a little bit of a darker sound to it. You can do so much with this D, and I found it invaluable to me in what I do as a guitarist. So that's all I'm doing, but I'm doing it with the same 2 strings, the A string and the D string. So I'm moving. Who would sing your praises, Lord? It goes right back to that. Now I'm going to get off of the song for a moment, of my song, and explain why this could be so helpful to you in other areas. Think about other songs that we sing, like No Longer Slaves. You unravel me with a melody. You surround me with a song. Same exact key, same exact chords that we're playing. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. There's that dissonance. I'm no longer a slave, fear. I am E minor, a child. There's your weird D of God. I'm no longer a slave, fear. I am a child of God. So you can do so many things by just finger picking a little bit on 2 notes, being creative with what you do with your fingers, and with one very unique D. So if you've been kind of stagnant in your chord playing for a little bit, try that out. And by all means, if you haven't tried out As Long as I Have Breath in your congregation, I'd love for you to do that. Download the charts, download the MP3 too as well if you haven't already. And if you've done it in your church, please give me some feedback and let me know if you've done it. I'd love to hear from you. And send me some audio or a video of your church doing it, and I'd love to share that too as well. Love you guys. Keep pressing on and keep doing what you're doing within your churches. Remember, you have no greater calling than to be called by the King of Kings to lead your congregations within worship for Him and your love for what you're doing. Have a blessed and awesome day.